I respect everybody until they earn my disrespect. Well, the one big question I have today is, where are our military leaders? I saw all over the internet yesterday how old bunghole just waived the law banning anybody in the world from arming known terrorists. Now, why did old bunghole do that? Well, because he's going to arm the Syrian rebels, who are Al-Qaeda, who are sworn enemies of the United States of America. This is clear-cut treason. And it's pretty blatant. Where are our military leaders? Our military should be storming the White House right now and removing this illegal alien Muslim fraud from our White House. Bunghole is a fraud. He's not who he tells you he is. Impeaching a fraud is impossible. You can't impeach. You must expose the fraud. Expose the fraud, and every single thing that this fraud has done since day one cannot stand. You understand what I'm talking about? Everything will be reversed instantaneously. There will be no 10-year-long battle to get rid of a bunghole scare. There won't be 6-year battles trying to get rid of the gun grab legislation that this piece of shit puke has enacted on us, illegally and unconstitutionally, I might add. Where are our military leaders? One of you has to have a set of nuts. You're in the military. You must have brought your balls with you. Let's go, gentlemen. Take them out of your footlocker, insert them into the chamber, and fire them off. Let's go. Where are our military leaders? Syria didn't teach you anything? Wake up, people. This fraud has now committed clear-cut treason. I can name other instances, but let's stick to this one today. Clear-cut treason. There is no other word for it. Now, I can go online and I can find videos that show that the Syrian children being gassed are staged. Yes, staged. Find it yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take my word for shit. Look into it yourself. Bunghole tries to tell you people, us Americans, that he knows exactly what happened in Syria. Yet he can't tell us exactly what happened in Benghazi 1 year ago, even though we had drones recording the whole thing live. Bunghole tells you he's going after these people, all these perpetrators. Funny. The news media can find these perpetrators, but Bunghole can't. Funny, he'll take the credit for the assassination of Osama bin Laden when he wasn't even in the room, matter of fact. He was off in the side room playing cards or whatever he was doing with Reggie Love, his homosexual partner. Believe it. Bunghole is a homosexual. That's why they executed the guy that made a YouTube video challenging Bunghole to take a lie detector test to prove who was telling the truth when he said he and Bunghole were lovers. Yeah, funny. He was found shot execution style not very long after making that video. How convenient for Bunghole. But let's get back to where are our military leaders. You're supposed to be leading. You took an oath, every single last one of you, from the 5-star general down to the private. You took an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. Read it. Then you're supposed to be paying attention to what Bunghole is doing nationally and internationally. Why are our military leaders not questioning Bunghole why the American citizen cannot go into the White House? It's closed. Nope. Can't come in. And then, mysteriously, Bunghole thinks he can just take the visitor's log away from us. As far as I'm concerned, that's public information. You have no right to withhold from us who visits our White House. You piece of shit, illegal alien Muslim usurping camel's ass. Are we sneaking in some Muslim Brotherhood, are we? We need to investigate this. Where are our military leaders? This is clear-cut treason. Blatant treason. Where are our military leaders? Yes, it is up to our military to go into that White House and grab this illegal alien Muslim usurping puke by his neck, slam his face into the hardwood floor of the Oval Office, slap some cuffs on this usurping dog. Hopefully he'll resist, get him a good kick in the nuts, step on his fucking face, slam him into a wall or two. Useless piece of shit, usurping illegal alien Muslim dog. You people can't see the actual downfall of the greatest nation on the planet has all been orchestrated by this illegal alien Muslim puke? And now treason? Blatant treason. Where's the media? Oh, that's right. They have to report on some piece of shit puke who went off on a naval base. Shot 12 people to death. Fox News? No, let's try faux news. You do put a spin on everything, you pieces of shit. You're just like the rest. Why have you not documented on air multiple times the fraud that is being perpetrated by Bunghole? I know the answer to that question, and I know you people won't admit it. But there are a couple of reporters that have brought it out into the public that the Bunghole administration threatened Fox News to stay away from the birther issue. Well, let me tell you something right now, assholes. It's not a birther issue. It's an issue of some piece of shit misrepresenting himself to get into our White House. Fraud. It's gone beyond the birther issue now. It's fraud. And the fraud that he committed opened the door for illegals to come in through Hawaii, which has such lax requirements to get a birth certificate, third hand, if you will, then any terrorist can now get into the country. Yeah, that's right. Why don't we have a look at how many people have used that door since it's been exposed? I goddamn guarantee there's been a flood, a tsunami of applications through Hawaii because of their lax requirements to get a birth certificate. Look into it, people. It is a huge hole that needs to be exposed because it is in the matter of national security. Bunghole opened a hole for anybody to walk through. And that hole needs to be closed. And Bunghole needs to be thoroughly investigated. Which Mike Zullo actually has done a very good job of. We need to all be aware of what is going on. Where are our military leaders? Why isn't there a 4-star, 5-star general running his mouth about the fraud being perpetrated on the United States of America? Yes, I think all of our military leaders should be aware of this fraud. Bunghole uses an erroneous Social Security number belonging to somebody else. Bunghole has a selective service card that is a provable fraud, and the birth certificate he held up and said, "Now go away," has been proven to be a fraud, he's committing fraud on many different fronts. He's not who he tells you he is. You cannot impeach a fraud. You must expose the fraud, which, if you look at it, is the better avenue. Why? Well, little common sense applied here will tell you that if you expose the fraud, he could never have been there in the first place. Meaning, everything he's done, every executive action that this cocksucker went around our Congress and Senate to enact, every executive order that he bragged about going around Congress and Senate to enact his policies, every single last one of them will be reversed instantaneously when the fraud is exposed. He could not have been there in the first place to sign it into law, to sign an executive order or action, whatever the asshole wants to call it. They're all fraudulent. They're as fraudulent as he is. Look into it, investigate, look for yourself. When you find that the preponderance of the evidence makes you think that this guy is a fraud, well then I encourage you to encourage family members to investigate. Encourage friends to investigate. There is a fraud being perpetrated on the whole world. A bunghole supposedly got some inside track on the international scene, does he? What makes you people think that Putin and Assad aren't colluding to hide these chemical weapons in Germany until the heat is off and then ship them on back? Do you really think that Putin is looking out for America's best interest? Putin's looking out for Putin's best interest. And that would mean aligning with Assad. Something that our past presidents have warned against. Never, ever let Russia and the Middle East collude. It's going to be big problems over there. Big problems. The Muslims are a bunch of animals. Look into the Quran. They're animals. They foster filth, child molestation, murder, slavery, and yet the blacks flock to Muslim. The blacks flock to Islam. Yeah, they're not too bright, but what are you going to do? Where are our military leaders? Why hasn't one, not even one, spoke up? Want to know why? I know why. I look through the internet every single day. I know that generals, captains, many soldiers are being censored. We have had generals that have been forced to resign because of their political views. And anybody that speaks out about a bunghole will be labeled a racist. And then, of course, the media will jump right on that. Who wants that? Well, you better start growing a set of balls, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't going to fix itself. Where are our military leaders? Or is Bunghole actually the coward-in-chief? God bless America, ladies and gentlemen. God bless us all. Good luck. I think we're going to need it.